while also enabling yourself to play a bit more pick with the death sentence.
The Yumu's was completed, so Meteor is hightailing it down here. Are they going to be able to buy enough time? Envy is the target. The Moonlight Vigil connects, and the kill actually goes over to Beichuan, as now the clone actually taking up a decent amount of damage there. You get a lot of shots down, and Haichao's coming through. He is the Graves, but he's not, because he got the Pop Blossom and Yukal. He flashes away, but there's that collateral damage. You always got to be careful.
The dive took so long that LGD are able to respond. The good thing for TT is at least you're denying minions off of Envy and building that goal lead for Huanfeng, and no one's there in mid to push and deny Yukal anything. So it's a 1-for-1. Isn't too bad for the side of LGD, but it does seem like a slight trade up for TT, especially since Yukal has TP. You can see Envy's going to go and try and push in that mid wave now, but Yukal will manage to get there in time to not lose it on anything, even if he potentially could.
Yeah, the thing that gets worrying now, though, is that Meteor is just going to be on a train of... Oh! I was going to say a train of farm, but that is a lot of damage there, Mr. Envy.
You just lost your cleanse for absolutely free. You even saw him TPing in.
Yeah.
We'll go to the replay on bot side. Hook comes out onto the Braum. I love that Beichuan's like, yo, I'm just going to flash past and ignore this guy. Looks like Moonlight Vigil not even connecting onto Envy, but having enough damage between the mid and jungle. But it was that flank from Haichao to lock down Yukal, and collateral damage range so far allows him to finish it off. And you pointed out, right, he'd already finished Ghostblade by that point, so even hitting incredibly hard at this point in the game.
And he's going to continue hitting hard at this point. We do have this dragon fight, though, coming up. LGD already have one dragon under their belt. It actually looks like TT want to contest.
Yeah, TT need to be careful. They are missing some key summoners on Beichuan and Yukal. Both AD carries do have flashes up, so they should be relatively safe, but mid laners can definitely be vulnerable.
Fearness maybe doesn't want to get caught out here. He's not that tanky right now, and it's a lot of damage from Huanfeng. One kill goes over, and this dragon should be TT's. We'll see if Pop Blossom is enough to save Haichao. He'll be up here all by his lonesome. Here come Yuyanja and Beichuan to help out Yukal. He didn't connect that charm, but here comes the Pop Blossom. Locks them down. He could get Beichuan here. Mega Death Rocket goes across, but no one will fall, and it's a beautiful trade under the tower. Or at least not trade. A gank under the tower for TT. Talking about. Speaking of fighting with your bare hands, there's some bare knuckle boxing in the top lane. Haichao with the Pop Blossom to his death. Yuyanja will pick up the kill.
He's still trying to get even deeper.
I don't know if he can make it around. That would be a little bit too much damage, I feel like, coming out from the tower there. The hook actually connects onto Jinjiao, not the person he wants to. They're trying to access the backline now. Chakrams are starting to stack up for Huanfeng, though. And that could actually be super huge. Death Sentence doesn't go through. Hoya's in the backline. Pop Blossom on a 4, but it was one of the clones. And now we got to see the follow-up afterwards. Yuyanja connects. Huanfeng dealing some work. Hoya goes down to zombie mode, but Envy will survive in the end. TT, they're still in this boxing match. They'll actually connect on the Meteor. He flashes away, and that means pounce time for LGD. They find Yuyanja out. Meteor picks up the kill. Oh, Beichuan, he goes in, he can't find it, but he does flash forward, picks up the kill. Huanfeng is big right now. You gotta watch out. Moonlight Vigil connects, and one goes through another, and TT are firing on all cylinders.
And everything looks so good for LGD, but Beichuan, the patience, finding the angle, having the confidence to go back in, knowing they have the damage. Are they really gonna turn towards the Baron? Oh, they are, I guess. Oh. With Hoya's TP up, it makes sense.
It's not a flip.
And now, yeah, now LGD making their way over towards the Dragon. I mean, TT gonna be so happy with this end of the trade. And all of it coming from, again, just a bit unfortunate for Envy, having to walk right into Beichuan after you'd already won the initial fight.
The flanks keep coming.
I think a lot of this fight came down to the setup. LGD, great job by not giving in. Had they gone deeper into River and not kept threatening the Baron, Beichuan would have had a great angle for a flank. But since he didn't, Hoya goes down. Haichao finds a really great ultimate, which stops them from being able to reinforce Hoya. And this is what you wanted from LGD. Again, play off your disengage, play off the range that you have. But it's here, look at the minimap. Beichuan wraps all the way around from Tri-Brush. And LGD just don't expect this. They feel like they won the fight, they got 2 kills, and bam. And
they're scared of Huanfeng as well. I know maybe ADC bias here, but Huanfeng played that fight so well. There's so much that was available to try to take that Spirit Rush available. We'll burn it.
That gets away in the end. Envy also now picking up his Lord Dom, so when we're going to go into a war of attrition, he will be much better.
He stayed. Let's see, he's got Zanya's maybe by nope. Okay. Well,
just been chunked out for free there off of a TP reset. That would have been like a huge small win.
Beitwan has found the flank. He found it. Moonlight Vigil goes through, but it's wide. You got Fearness who TP'd way back. The Pot Blossom connects. This is a knockout, drag out fight, and it's LGD's only hope. They can't get excited though. They can't get one kill. It's Haichao who's down, and now Yukal going forward. He's got that Spirit Rush and Spirit to him. You got a lot of damage from Meteor, from Fearness. They've got the tankiness to survive, and while the rest of TT got out positioned on the other side of the fight, they actually took it apart.
I'm actually interested to see the replay and see what pinned Yukal down to where he couldn't just jump in when Beitwan found that flank. Ooh, is Hoya gonna survive?
No. Hoya gotta try to get away from this one. That is a 6-0 Graves though, with the full lethality build, and he's gonna find another kill here, no doubt. One more shot to the back.
I feel like the setup was there for TT, but ideally off of this flank, you want to see Yukal matching up to get on top of Envy. He goes in, kind of forced back by the threat of Haichao. And then, yeah, that just takes him a little bit longer because he's trying to peel for his own AD carry against his Nico. But look, that means Envy survives for so long and gets off a huge ton of DPS before he eventually goes down in the end. And I feel like that's really what gave the opening for LGD to take this fight, was the fear of the Nico on the backline and Yukal trying to peel for his own AD carry as well.
And Fearness's flank, like I was like, man, that's so far away, but it actually was so huge. This man is on a mission, and it is to kill TT. They will be flipping a Baron though, because of course, why not? And Beitwan will have to find the Miracle Steal. We'll see if he can do it. He's on the back pit. They know that he's there. They've got to try to deny him. He can get over the pit though. 3,000 hovering. LGD don't want to let it go. 2,000 down. Beitwan, he doesn't get it. He needs to try to get out now. He's stuck in the pit. There ain't nothing to call home to. Envy picks up a kill for LGD.
No, again, I just don't know how they force into this now. Now that LGD can play on the front foot, they are getting quite heavily chunked though. They can give it for free.
Fearness getting caught out is a good way to start. They do get their frontliner down. Huanfeng picks up the kill. Now Yukal feeling a little bit of gumption. As Hoya goes in as well with his unstoppable onslaught. There is the charm that connects, and they just burn down Jin Zhao. There is a trade back as Meteor will make Beitwan bite the dust. Yukal still has a couple charges. The Spirit Rush wants to look for Envy. Connects the cleanse, but he got damage back. There's tight moments, a lot of stress, and Yukal will dodge out of that super mega death rocket.
That was stressful to watch on both sides. Oh my god. LGD at first kind of giving over free kills. Like, hooks coming out, free damage being dished out, but the other members of LGD not like in position to reciprocate the damage. Means it's just pure benefit for TT. But then Envy with some nice fancy footwork to at least make sure some return damage, some kills go back over for LGD.
All right, the Huanfeng Gundam is online. Full build for the Aphelios. We're at Dragon Soul Point for TT. They do not want to give this away, but it looks like they're going to have to, unless an Infernum dead enough. But Meteor secures it. That'll be Soul Point now for them. And he still does so much damage. And Fearness has found the backline. Pop blossom! And Pop goes your life. You got Fearness popping him back, though. Hoya goes down. 2 kills for Meteor.
Fearness and Haichao setting it up for Meteor to just dunk them down.
This man is 10-0.
I mean, they're just going to go for the end here, and they should be able to find it.
What do you do when a Meteor Graves comes to you? You die, that's what. As he is doing work here, we said at the beginning, it's going to come down to what these jungles can facilitate, what they can find. And Meteor has took a strong step forward in game 1 of this series as LGD seemingly pulled this game back from the brink, and now it just feels like nothing can stop him. Huanfeng doing some work. That's 6 items. That Moonlight, gosh, it's so close. The feels for TT there, but LGD make it out alive.
Zal, something stopped them. Something stopped them. It was the wave. And now just the posturing in mid. No Baron up, no dragon up. This is what you need, though. We're not fighting over any camps.
Yep. Oh, there's another ward Beitwan. I'm sorry. We'll see if they can actually find this this one that knockback comes through on Hoya.
TT just really are trying to find this, but they just can't. You're seeing it, especially every time the rapid fire proc comes up. Envy able to dish out some solid damage. Haikatu.
That's going to be a lot of damage on Hoya. He's got to be careful. There's that unstoppable onslaught used. Beituan again caught out by a ward. LGD, they're looking to flippy flip.
And remember, Meteor is huge right now. He's just taking this one down so fast.
Beituan not even focusing on the Baron at this point. He just wants to find the flank. He wants to find the back line. There goes the Baron. You got to see, can they get Envy? He makes it out. Pop Blossom across the back. A huge moment changer as evisceration comes to TT's House of Living. And Mega Death Rocket comes through, but it's a little bit of distance making for Envy, who now also takes down UCal. An obliteration of TT. Oh, he gets another one. That's a double kill for Envy.
Yeah, TP back to the minions as well. I guess trying to cut off Hoya's escape path and just help get those minions pushing even sooner. They've done it. Again, they look so shaky in their first series. But nice bounce back, especially with the team fighting coming out from LGD.
My goodness, what a game. They will end it, at least before the longest game of the split so far that they also hold. But man, they made TT work for this one, and they actually brought it back in the end. Huge stuff, the composition aligned. It just felt like once they got rolling, you said it well, this composition, if they are ahead, it's so oppressive, and it ended up being just that.
We don't get to see her coming out because, again, anytime she kind of comes in as a counter pick to a composition, I feel like we see it do so much, but they end up being the ones to pick up the Braum. So LGD now opting in and bringing in more peel with the Braum, the Trundle itself, still getting some engage this time around with having that sign and top side, to where TT having way more of a glass cannon composition with the Kennen and Jace as their soul laners. Right.
What is happening?
This.
Oh, Envy wants it. Envy wants it onto Juan Fog. 1v1. No! He gets it flash cleanse. Envy's going off right now. And Meteor flashes to his doom. Maybe he can't get the one more shot off. Oh my god. He makes it out alive, but Jin Zhao can't say the same. UCal shuts him down, and now they might have caught out Haichao on the side. Pop Blossom comes through. It's not enough damage just yet. Envy is back, but he has been found. Yuyacha gets gunned down. And now Fearness with a full health bar out of nowhere is about to RKO you. Beituan is getting chased down. I don't think he can actually go down though, because Envy had to back away.
I am so confused. Like, they still get the Rift Herald, but it feels like it should have been much bigger of a win for TT.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. And they need to actually use the Rift Herald this time. We think the Yumu's completed for UCal. See, as he comes to the fold, if he can get some good poke down again, it's about to set him. Not going to do that much damage there, but they are going to charge this one, okay? They're going to get this one off.
Coming out for Fearness. Has the ulti.
Get a nice little flank. The charge goes off. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job. Unstoppable onslaught actually connects on the UCal. That's a huge. They connect him out. Oh, man. And that's a big pickup for Haichao as well.
And Dragon's up, so it's going to be a very easy pivot for LGD and know what objective they want to take.
Mean that, you know, LGD find themselves a little bit of favor. We get this directed cam of Envy versus Juanfang.
Sadly, Moonlight Vigil did still connect, tries to run them down. Cleanse and fly away. And again, we're going to see this part of the fight now, which I really wasn't paying attention to because I was watching the cool ADC showdown. They are going to get run down by the other members of TT. But I just want you to keep your eyes once the Aphelios comes back and Rakan just walks up out of nowhere for no reason. Right here. Andrew, what are you doing? You got away. You survived.
Thought maybe Beituan was going to turn back around or something. See a little bit of a siege happening on mid lane. Not for long, though. The minion clear is definitely there for TT's side. Although Fearness, you got to be a little careful. That's a preemptive flash.
Look at Hoya.
Hoya has found a flank. He's not spotted either. He's going to wait some time. Can he buy enough time, enough angle? Meteor finally finds him out. Realizes there could have been a flank there. But TT just closed the trap draw, too. LGD are stepping up so far right now, baiting in TT, but they're not going to pull the trigger.
This benefits TT, though, because TT are the team that have the accelerated shot blast, and they're the team that has the rockets coming out. So even if we're just in this standoff, where Hoya can't find a flank, TT will be the ones getting more damage out because LGD need to close more distance. But still, LGD doing a great job marking the flank and making sure Hoya can't get on to Envy.
iChao is trying to have a little bit of fun from the mid lane. I love that at 23.5 minutes. It's just something else that TT have to think about. But look at Hoya. He's caught out. He's going to try to hit that slicing maelstrom right onto Envy. He has to flash. Moonlight Vigil with the Infernum, but he's still on. Envy will just not die! Oh my god! The man stays alive through everything that TT threw at him! And that's everything but the kitchen sink. Will he just take that too at this point? Holy crap! How does he survive?
How does no one die from LGD? It makes no. Huanfeng was even left just like free auto attacking the whole time. With these health bars, they are baroning. They are mad. They are crazy, and I love it.
Bring your one, bring your all. None shall make it through to Envy, the new carry of LGD. And now we'll see another 50-50. Yukao goes in, dies. Maybe not. He actually makes it out. Hoya picks off one, though. He'll get Jin Zhao, and now LGD just need to try to make it out of there. There's another one for Hoya, and iChao's getting a little bit low. Going to send the clone. Fearness trying to make it out, but he's slowed down as well. And not going to make it out alive. You get 2 Barons out of it for LGD. And what a slobber knocker.
Honestly, I think his LGD should be happy for that. Because with, like, sure, you have some people like Envy who are about half HP and other members who are a little bit more healthy. But, oh,
Meteor's found out Hoya. Meteor should clean this one up. One big chomp and one big swing. It's 600 gold over to Meteor.
He was the member I wanted to hit on, because Meteor, when they started at Baron, was like 10% HP. One, like, accelerated shock blast and, like, a zap connecting onto him, he's dead, and they have no smite. We're going to go all the way back. How does Envy survive
this is insane. It's literally throwing every version of the plague at him, and he just survived. They even make a second counter engage afterwards.
Yeah, cleanse into flash, Gale Force being on top of it, Rakan Shield coming out on top with a great Moonlight Vigil layered on top. I'm sad we didn't then like get to go see the Baron, because I really feel like a Meteor was taking such a risky chance with that play, but luckily they get out with still having 2 Barons, so I feel like they're going to be feeling pretty decent.
Ooh, getting onto the clone there, not so good. Moonlight Vigil going to go wide, but they just wanted the turret, and they do get that. We're looking at those second items here coming through, but is it going to be enough for TT?
Not one of the upper echelon teams as Fearness. No ult, no flash.
I don't know if he can make it out of this one. I think he waited a little bit too long to start making his escape. They are booking it down here, though. Can they make something happen out of nothing? No, will not be the case. Fearness will die in zombie mode. Around onto Hoya, who knows he doesn't have anything left. He tries to get the slowdown now, but TT's trying to cut off the side. This is such a confusing fight, Lyric. There's the slicing maelstrom. They just gotta catch Hoya, and they do. Meteor gets the kill there. They're trying to flash. Flashes are coming out everywhere. You gotta think it's a flash mob at this point from LGD, but they're gonna turn back and fight. The Unbreakable comes through from Jin Zhao. You got the reset of the fight angle from TT. They're trying to get it. Moonlight Vigil. Envy. He wants to go for blood. He gets locked down. He gets shut down, and Huanfeng is excited now. And now TT wiped the floor with LGD. One simple mistake, one overextend, and LGD's life is forfeit.
Just a little bit more damage onto Huanfeng, and that could have been a different fight. She doesn't get excited, isn't able to keep unloading all that damage, but sadly, it is not the day for LGD. And TT, I saw some pings come out onto Baron, but it doesn't look like they're going to go for it here. This is really the great chase for Hoya. At first, I think this is worth. You pop Blossom, sure doesn't get it, but you force him to flash. So he gets away in the end, but they keep chasing him down. This is where it gets silly, right? I like that they know, hey, we just keep going on to this cannon, but I don't care about this replay anymore. So we have a Baron in the bottom left hand of our screens, and that seems way more relevant. Aw, thought someone would. So here we go. I want to see exactly how they don't get enough damage. Moonlight Vigil comes out, auto to follow through. But sadly, I mean, Ned
couldn't get the second auto through.
Yeah, second auto can't come through. The quickness there to really dissuade a lot of that from going down. Beitron also being a bit of a meat shield to make sure that nothing follows up. And sadly, just no one else from LGD able to get in range.
Oh, they're looking for Hoya again. They can't find him. Again, there's just not damage. They're throwing themselves into the pit of death.
They really are. So now 2 members going down. They're going to easily be able to take this turret. They don't even need to rotate Huanfeng over so he can stay mid, push that one down. So they might even be able to break open 2 inhibitors here. Hoya even has TP to join up.
This could be the signaling of the end. Doesn't feel like there's a lot of comeback potential left for LGD. Even though they got a lot of comfortable pieces, even though they got Meteor's pick of the Trundle, the team composition was just too good from TT, and the execution was on point as well. We'll see them put some final touches on this bottom side and catch a couple more members out. They could snowball it into a victory as Huanfeng will get excited off this turret. And here comes Hoya back again.
Didn't even need the TP holding on to it. They still end up getting the 2 inhibitors. So 4 turrets down, 2 inhibitors. Huge play off of 2 picks, off of Engage coming out from the side of LGD. Bounce back. We said it, more specifically you said it, Mazel, that UCal really did turn into like the heart and soul of this team back in Spring Split. Still really showing that here. Like the TT have defaulted back to that identity, so we're going to see the cheeky brush play come out. They go for it, Pop Blossom comes out, but Slicing Maelstrom's there. And the problem is, now you don't have any like exhaust going out onto this cannon. You don't have the damage to be able to take him down with pretty much just Nico there dishing it out. And Hoya just gets to have his way with them. As, oh, they actually are going to contest. I love it. They already know it's over no matter what, so go for the flip.
Try to find something. What kind of burger did you say you liked? You got the Pop Blossom burger delivered right to you, but Hoya hits you with the lightning in the back of the head. Doesn't really get that much from that Slicing Maelstrom, but actually gets burnt out. Oh my god, don't tell me this is actually happening. Oh, he burns out though, as Fearness actually falls. Now UCal's trying to put some damage back on a Beichuan, or back for Beichuan. But it's not going to be anything. Envy picks up more. A 3rd Dragon LGD. And we find ourselves in the same position as last time.
Do you think UCal TPs or no? I don't think so. I don't think he should. But they did ping. They did ping onto the Nexus with help wanted. Okay, they don't. But how? How does TT not win that fight? How does Huanfeng get separated? Like, we need a replay of that right now.
Oh, the tower.
Oh, thank you. We can get a replay of that right now. So we're going to see. Again, LGD know they need to contest this. If they don't, the game will just be over anyway. So get the big engage. Haichao comes in again. I want to keep my eyes on Huanfeng because he should be able to dish out damage, but it's Envy manages to escape. I want to see Huanfeng Observer, please. Ping's coming out. It looks like he just can't manage to get past the ones that were zoning them out to start off with.
Yeah, I mean, that Pop Blossom from Haichao was huge. It forced the flash of both Huanfeng and Yuyanja.
Yeah, and UCal and Huanfeng were just too separated.
Oh, my, what? UCal's just gone? Okay. There's a Baron on the table.
Remember 5 minutes ago when we said this couldn't be cursed? I love that it could be cursed. Let's go, LGD.
They're still down so much. They were on the verge of being down 10,000 gold. And now it's only about 6 as they're clawing their way back into this game, much like in game number 1, but not nearly as big as a deficit. Oh, look at Hoya. Hoya. Oh, I don't think he can do it. There's still like 35 seconds on the inhibs. I think he's just gonna get collapsed on. They're gonna do the Baron.
They go down. I mean hell, they have to dedicate more members.
They have to. I mean, he's so strong. They're forcing the Baron right now. Meteor is not there. Yeah, I feel like they need to send somebody else, not Meteor. He actually gets a kill back too. Oh no! And what happened? Oh, the Moonlight Vigil back home, Envy. But Huanfeng is still so strong. You just can't do anything. They just willingly went into a huge cluster fight around the Baron, and now they just lose the game. What is?
Honestly, they had no options. Like, what could I guess they could give up the Baron. That is their one option, but then they know it's still over. So they get spread thin. TT doing a nice job of pulling them apart.
They're so good.
And now we're going to see they can just probably look for the end off this.
Huanfeng's going to get excited here, put some shots into Meteor, but it's all about cleaning up this game for TT. As they definitely had to sweat it out as they have all this series so far. We're getting some bangers here. Almost 70 minutes combined for both games, or even more, 80 if you will. And that will be game number 2 going to TT.
Very messy game coming out by both sides. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, they already have enough engage options on the table, so they do just end up locking in the Sprom and trying to neutralize in
the
this
Leona.
I do think it works out. Oh, no, you're right. So matching punch for punch, going for the Leona. A long time kind of viewed as the better answer into the Nautilus because Nautilus would hook you in. You are tankier than him with the shield coming out from your own W and also like a surprising amount of damage.
Gravitum is there. Yanja doesn't really have anything out but the flash. The Gravitum connects on the other side of it, and here comes Jin Zhao with the Dread Line. This should just be first blood, and it goes to none other than Meteor. From Fearness. Mid lane, though, they're catching out Yucal. He doesn't have any escape but the flash, the Pop Blossom. And here comes one more auto attack from Haichao to pick up a kill. 2 for LGD now.
Yes, he will, Mazil. Yes, he will.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Oh, not enough Spider-Man tactics, but he got the depth charge. Everything going to be used at flash preemptively, trying to get out, but Yanja, he'll find himself dead. And he was out on a roam, just like we said we wanted him to, but LGD will punish him for it. Can he get this Dragon Smite? No, he's not even going to go for it. They're just going to try to engage. Meteor, like, once out of this fight, but he's not even in it yet. That's a big flash. The skies have descended, but is Yucal's damage going to be enough? You've got Tanky Man Fearness in front line. As the Moonlight Vigil does come through, that's going to be the Proto Belt. And now Yujanja goes down again.
LGD win out, but it feels like, again, another play that should have been won out way harder than it was. They don't pick up Dragon in the end. Do get a kill in return, but I feel like the difference maker being Hoya getting in there now for TT, buying himself a bit of time with that Drake.
Envy has no mana. He gets burned. Not enough. Yucal can't get it.
Gonna come on in. We can see Hoya topside does have TP. And there are wards if Hoya did want to try and find a nice flank. But look, Fearness finds the flank first.
Yucal's waiting to use it. Here comes the Skies Descent. Envy goes for that Moonlight Vigil. He's able to do a lot. Fearness and Haichao are on a flank, but they can't get to the team fast enough. Beituan, he goes down to the tower. Now you've got to deal with Haichao and Fearness, but there's 2 kills that had already gone to Beituan. Gotta look for this unstoppable force. It's not going to be utilized. They don't feel like they can take down Wanpong.
Sadly, the small details end up biting LGD. Now
just
even
gets
more
caught
might
at
go
this
down.
point. This is when you really wish you were AP Malphite, because you could just end one of these people's life right now. But you can't do that as tank just yet. Not going to pull the trigger on it.
TT going to be able to convert this into a dragon with the fact that Meteor is still down. I assume we'll get a replay of that one soon, but I love the idea by LGD, right? The huge 2-man flank coming in. Oh, no.
No way.
Do they do this? If they do this, I love them. Sign me up for the LGD fan club.
Oh, my goodness. Okay,
they do still have Malphite and Nico
They
ult,
do.
and
They didn't
TT
use
have
any
low
of
health
it.
bars.
Oh,
Let's do it. Let's start a Baron.
Start up your friendly neighborhood Baron.
This is
all right, so
my
now I'm
LPL.
going to take your order now. So you said cheese, right? You said lettuce. You said onions. Do you like ketchup, mayo, mustard? What do you like on your burger? Because we're flipping it right now on the grill.
We're getting everything. Mazel's engage comes through.
Get the everything burger onto Hoya. Collateral damage will make him go down. And now, without the Cassante, how did TT turn a fight? They get the TP in from Yuka. He has crown completed. Is it going to be the moment? He doesn't have the Skies Descend. Does have a little bit of damage, though. There's the Falling Star, and Mega Death Rocket actually rings true. And the 50-50 will not be so. The burger stopped flipping in midair as Wanpong got that kill.
I still just want to see them be more decisive. You still have Malphite and Nico ult.
They just haven't used them.
They're trying to do such they're trying to play so by the book of keeping them far and not just Envy. Forced to blow everything to escape there.
There you go, he's dead. One more shot. Oh, no.
Wait,
no.
wait.
How is he still alive? Okay, Envy finally kills him. Haichao dies here now, though. And then Dragon's Breath is not enough. Yucal, you might want to make your exit the other way at this point. Yujanja actually survives this time as well. And the comp is starting to come online for TT here, Lyric.
Just so many strange decisions around fights. You know, ignore map play, macro, whatever. Just the way these teams are approaching fights, leaving a lot of back and forth going through. I can't believe Wanpong did not die sooner, getting locked down, the damage coming out from Envy. Which replay are we going to go to? So we're going to go to this one. Here, again, they don't want to let Beituan get close. but I feel like you should be more open to letting Baytron get a little bit closer, and then open up with Fearness's ult. Use the fact that you have these big AoE ultimates and take a fight win instead of just trying to play it a little too perfect. Here we're gonna see forced back to begin with, goes down, and I guess the big difference maker. I guess the big difference maker being those flame chompers, meaning that Envy can't get in range to throw it in auto sooner. Oh, I did not notice that on the first watch through. That hurts for Hwanfeng.
Our observers always love it. They twist the knife.
To be fair to him, Meteor was on the opposite side of that wall, so he was dead no matter what.
It was, so what you're saying is he meant to do that. He was like, I don't want to give the kill to Meteor. I'm going to fail the flash. All right, cool. Now we're good. We do have LGD just posturing for a fight. They want the fight. They want to take it. They want to either flip the Baron or take the fight, one of the two, and they have their abilities ready to go. They have all their engage. We said it was so potent coming out of the draft. Now it just has to be utilized.
We have power in different places going into the next fight too. Look at mid lane, 2 items for Yucal, but Haichao now actually just finishing up his Shadow Flame coming off base. Meteor we already know is large. Fearness also I believe has more gold than Hoya does. Even if CS is quite close. I think he did get a couple more plates than the Cassante. But looking out, I mean, I don't care about that stuff. Just once again, I feel like it's a lot around top laners today in their play. We didn't see any big, like huge Kennen ultimates from Hoya earlier. This time around, we're not really seeing Fearness not find the opportunities, but not even like capitalize on the opportunities to go with that big ultimate.
Well, we get the OK corral going on here yet again. Both teams just staring at each other menacingly. See who's going to go in first. As Meteor is nowhere near the spike that he was in that game number 1. He's definitely waiting on that 3rd item, but Fearness is going to be that tank, takes up a majority of that. I will just say Yucal's getting probably pretty close to another Sky's Descend, and their scaling is really starting to come aligned. You're getting close to that 3rd item for Hwanfeng as well. We're not there just yet, and we got a dragon coming up in 35 seconds, so it's Postureville here in the LPL.
Look, Mazel, both of these teams need to hear this. Cobra Kai's about to be in its last season. You need to strike hard, strike first, show no mercy, live by the Cobra Kai motto, bring in John Kreese to coach your teams, and just go.
They didn't get the message.
They didn't.
They've
not seen Cobra Kai.
They have not seen Cobra. I actually haven't seen Cobra Kai. But Sky's Descent is available for Yucal now. That'll be a big trigger pull for them. Look at LGD, though. They are just so hungry to try to get something here. Maybe they have just found Beichuan, who does have to use the dash.
One of the reasons why TT have to be careful is Hwanfeng still has no flash. Envy has both of his summoners up. He's feeling fine. Sure, Haichao's flash might not be up as well, but you're cooldown based, right? You're not going to be dealing the same amount of DPS as that Ophelio, so I feel like I like that LGD are being the aggressors, but I also like that TT realize, hey, we want to wait for this Jinx flash to come back up before we're going to contend with a Nautilus and a Malphite.
I'm feeling another 40-minute banger going on here. Oh!
That was close.
If Meteor was there, that was a steal, but he was smartly to the side, knowing there's no way I'm letting Hwanfeng do this to me.
Are we doing this again?
LGD. LGD. Okay, we're doing it. Sky's Descent available. They are willingly taking this fight. See if they want to go in for the engage. Don't find it there. Hoya, trying to find Meteor on the side. Collateral damage didn't have to be used, so Meteor's still having a lot of cooldowns, and they're going to force the fight yet again.
And they're going to go right back to it. They want this again. We need to keep our eyes on Fearness. He needs to be able to find more than the last time around. Haichao trying to wrap around and get his hands on a flank.
Long, though.
Hwanfeng's flash is finally back up.
Oh,
actually, no, it might still be 1 second off.
Jinzhao going in. He gets knocked back. Oh, no, he's getting burned down. Oh, the ulti missed from Fearness. Got the Pop Blossom on the side. It's a split fight. Yuyanja following Fearness over. Everything's going to hell in a handbasket for LGD as they get one back. But here comes Yuyanja with an engage, and Yucal bringing the flame of the Dragon's Breath while Hwanfeng sitting in the corner excited. And LGD's Meteor will get one back. That'll be 2 full kills for him. But there are 3 members breathing down his neck, and one of them's name is Hwanfeng.
Absolute tragedy for LGD, but TT gonna benefit off of it. Hwanfeng untouched, and now gonna pivot over to the Baron. They're going to get all these, all the pushing cars. They're going to get all the gold. And my God, are they going to be able to just run LGD over after this?
There was a table that was there. It was set up nicely. Now it's turned over. It's upside down.
I think I was wrong. I think Hwanfeng's flash was still on cooldown for like 1 or 2 more seconds. And the fact that Fearness misses this is egregious. Not able to connect. You have a huge ulti coming out from the Aurelion Soul. Nico's not able to get in there. Like, seriously, everything that this combo relied on went wrong. Nice job by TT marking their flanks.
They didn't need to go for the Baron. They don't need to force that fight. Yes, they're scaling for TT, but hey.
Yeah, it does manage to get out of there. Is TT going to keep trying to get some damage out?
I don't know if LGD get out of this one. The skies are going through. It's not the skies descend just yet. It's just the falling star. But they will try to find an engaging. Hoya pushes 3 members into the wall, and now it's just a field day, like shooting fish in a barrel for Hwanfeng, and he's got a big old shotgun, but more like a rocket as he's taking off into the night. That's a quadra kill for Hwanfeng, and TT destroy LGD.
Quadra kill, they dive the base. They didn't even have minions. They waited out. And now, I wonder if they'll be able to go before the end. 15 seconds on Jinjiao, but the carries, they're dead. TT are going to be able to get this one.
It. Hwanfeng excited as all hell, coming into the starting roster here for the second series of TT Summer Split. And TT, with that help from Hwanfeng, with the help from UCal, will find their first series win of this Summer Split.
Congrats to TT. It was a messy one. This series was incredibly back and forth. Seriously, these teams look so on par in terms of like how many mistakes they're making, how many like nice plays and decision making. But at the end of the day, TT come out ahead. Sadly, LGD kind of choke at the finish line. Because let's remember this game. LGD were the ones finding all the advantages early. LGD were the ones in the driver's seat, finding the gold lead, getting things going. But the execution of those fights just